pretty cool. But hey, we're at the base of Vail Mountain. We've got things rolling. Want to let you know about some adventures one of our longtime friend of the station has had. We've got Paul from the UK here, so stick around. We're going to learn about how he biked nearly 100 miles on his mountain bike in just the last couple of days.
Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
The Vail Jazz Festival returns this summer for its 29th year, bringing the best jazz musicians to the Vail Valley once again. See headliners under the jazz tent every Thursday evening from July 13th through August 24th. See lively regional musicians for free on the Solaris Plaza every Sunday evening in July from July 9th through the 30th. We'll showcase the diversity in jazz through bebop, swing, the blues, Brazilian, standards, big band, and more. View the lineup and purchase tickets at vailjazz.org. Okay. Hey everybody, we are back with Vail Valley Live, and joining us now is one of our longtime viewers and a friend of the station, and he was watching Ken and Ty and I, way back when we were at the other station, but Paul from the UK. And Paul, we would see, we always see you in the winter.
Yeah.
You make your annual pilgrimage here for the snow, but this was your first summer.
It was 22 years I've been coming out here skiing, in January, around about that kind of time. But I know you, Ken, everyone has been saying, come out in the summer.
Yeah.
And because of my work schedule, I can get every other weekend off now. And I just kind of tagged on a few days and came out here. And wow, I've got to say, if any of you are watching this who go skiing, you've got to come and try this in the summer. I think I explained it as it's like coming to somewhere completely new in the world, but you know it.
Yeah.
And you know everything, but you're up there and then all of a sudden you're on one ski run and then you're the other side of the mountain and it's just incredible. I was just loving it so much. Mountain biking is my thing back in the UK, but I'm sure maybe in Scotland or in Wales we've got things like this, but where I am, which is just down in Brighton, London, down to the coast, I just haven't. I know I've got the whole of the downs there and that, but it's not like this.
No,
and
no.
I started off. I've only been mountain biking up here 3 days.
Yeah.
Day one I did something like 25 miles. Day two 35, and I think yesterday 44, 47, something like that. But nearly 100 miles, and I thought, hell.
I know. And you were taking the gondola and you're doing laps, right?
Yeah, I was, and some of the terrain as well. It's terrain that I wouldn't ever do.
Yeah.
There were some of you youngsters out there who were sort of like 20, whatever, and I'm catching up with them thinking, come on. And I'm thinking, hang on, I'm 59. What am I doing? But I'm living my life, I've got to now. So, after what I've been through. But
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're all in one piece. No broken bones.
Not
He's
yet.
flying back to the UK today.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's so neat. And, we always kind of say summer's the best kept secret,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you come for the winter, but you stay for the summers.
Yeah.
And our weather, I mean, I know you probably don't have as much sunshine as we do.
No, we haven't really had a proper summer back in the UK at the moment. We've got a little bit of sun at the moment, but it just hasn't. It's been the jet stream's just been coming through. Down in Italy and things like this, it's been really, really hot.
Okay.
It's been ridiculously hot. but the UK just hasn't really had it yet.
Yeah.
So, but
you had it here.
I had it here.
Now, beyond the mountain biking, what else were you able to discover?
Well, I mean, mainly I came here for the mountain biking, but and what I've got to say is, what is so strange, because, and I don't mean this negatively, but some people I spoke to in the UK and they said, what, you're going to go down the ski runs? And I said, no. Because it's quite surprising you don't actually go on that many ski runs. No. It's everywhere else.
You may go across and then kind of go through the woods.
And one minute you're in Lion's Head, and then the next minute you're here, and you're,
You know what I noticed is that when you see these runs in the summer, I think they look a lot more steep.
Oh yeah, yes, they do. They never show
Like,
in the
what?
pictures, in the videos, when you take them back. You look at them and go, that was a lot steeper.
Yeah.
But you're here, and I've taken some pictures just of runs which
Yeah.
I normally ski, you know, and I'm looking at them thinking, wow, I don't remember that being as steep as that.
I
You know, some of
I
them.
know.
But no, I've been around. I've actually walked around quite a bit more
Okay.
than what I normally do around Vail Village and over to Lion's Head and things like this. And everybody is just, you know, it's certainly quieter than compared to the winter, so there's not so much rush, which is really, really nice. You can actually relax and enjoy the resort. You know, all of the restaurants, the pubs. You can actually sit outside
Yes.
and eat.
Yes.
That's just awesome.
Have you stopped by, you
Yeah.
know, because you're staying right at the Lodge of Vail?
Yeah, Lodge at Vail, always there.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yes,
they
you
look
knew
after
that.
they look after me really well there. So they always have.
Okay.
Ever since the kids were down here,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and now you know, Kimberly and Ashley, my two kids, they've grown up. You know, they're Ashley's with long-term partners, and my daughter, she's now married, got first granddaughter,
Oh, my
Amelia,
gosh. Okay.
and you know, and I know that she'll be coming out here. So
yeah. The word is out. Okay,
Yeah.
so everyone in the UK is gonna know about Vail in the summertime when Paul comes
Oh, yeah.
back. So all right. Any other highlights? You know that I mean, I think just sitting and people watching
Yeah.
and the flowers.
Yes.
It's just and the music.
Yeah, that's
You know?
right. I mean, the street musicians,
Yeah.
that's really, really good. You know, just having them around, you know. And one thing, you know, the river going
Oh,
through.
yeah,
I just didn't, you know, I'm stopping there, and what goes on in the river? You know, I've always seen it as, you know, yes, it's quite shallow, but there were kids down there tubing, there were people swimming, there were adults swimming by the bridge, there was dogs going for their first ever swim, and it was just incredible. In fact, I'll tell you what, the only thing missing on that river was Ken coming down on his board paddling. That would have been just awesome. Or maybe part of his truck. That would have been awesome. But I'm sure if I'd stood there and waited, he would have come down. You know?
Maybe. Well, the Q Ken Hobie.
Yeah.
Come down to the paddleboard. All right. Well, Paul, we're gonna let you go.
Yeah.
What do you got planned for today?
Well, today I'm heading down to Denver, meeting up with a couple of friends down there.
Okay.
And then from there, then flying back to the UK later on. And and then back to work.
Okay.
Big boat show coming up in the UK in September. Then I'm out to San Francisco in October because I'm going on a road trip to Salt Lake City, and then after that I'm going on a cruise in November,
Okay.
and then
you'll
I'm
be
back
back
out
here.
back
You're
here
coming
in
back.
January.
Okay. Well, we will see you in January.
I look
All
forward to
right.
it.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? I mean, he should be working for like the Chamber of Commerce. He is all like, yay, everything that's going on right now. But hey, thanks for taking some time. Good to
Yeah.
see you again,
No, it's
and I'm
really good to
glad
see
you
you.
got to experience
Yeah,
summer.
see everyone. Yeah, this is just, you know, I feel as though I've missed out on 22, you know, coming here skiing for 22 years, but missing out on 22 years of not experiencing this.
I know.
You know,
Okay.
I'm already talking to the hotel about next year already.
So if you are watching and you will only come to Vail in the winter time, make sure that you check out the best kept secret, which is summer. All right. Thanks so much. And we'll be back with more Vail Valley Live after this.